Hello, my beautiful friend. Welcome to Ailia Tarot. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of this lovely community and welcome back. My name is Ailia and I am honored to do your reading today. These are all timeless readings, so if this video found you, trust that there is a message here for you. If you find yourself resonating with anything in this reading today, please kindly like this video as it would truly help this channel grow. And if you've enjoyed our relaxing time together, consider subscribing and being a beautiful facet of this crystalline community. Okay, let's dip into this divine river of energy. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and the love of the cosmic consciousness. Thank you for helping me see and speak clearly and truthfully the message that is meant to reach this beautiful soul today. The first card that came out is Unlock Your Heart. Embrace vulnerability. Let love guide your journey to self-discovery. That's a beautiful start. Steady progress. Patience is your ally. Celebrate each step forward, no matter the size. I feel like for some of you out there, you're wanting to re-enter the dating world, or you are wanting to let yourself find love again. Seek clarity, embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. And maybe for those of you who are looking for love again, you've been hurt in the past. You know, we all have our baggage and our human traumas and human dramas. And it can be really scary to put yourself back out there again. But universe wants you to know that this is the time to embrace vulnerability, embrace the part of yourself that wants to be soft, that wants to be seen and held and nurtured and loved. Tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. What were we just saying? You want to open yourself up into love again. You want to give yourself the opportunity to meet somebody special for you. But for a lot of you, I get the feeling that you have been hurt in the past, or you've had experiences of the past that made you feel like it was not safe to love. And universe is really encouraging you right now to allow yourself to open up and to experience the possibility of love again. And they're saying too that patience is your ally. So if this message is for you and you are in the process of opening your heart back up, trying to connect with a special someone, take your time and be patient. Don't rush into it. Especially with the Seek Clarity card, embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. This is about taking your time and kind of like what they're calling vetting people. Embracing honesty. Don't allow fear of not knowing to put you in a situation that is less than what you deserve. So, for example, if you are wanting to go out again, and I feel like this might be maybe typical for how people date these days, you go on a dating app or two and you put yourself out there, and rather than just accepting dates from anyone who seems to be interested or seems to be paying attention to you, really allow yourself to be patient and take that time. Be very slow and be very intentional, and make sure you ask the right questions. And if somebody shows that they are not for you during those initial stages, like, don't ignore that part of your mind that is picking up on that. Rather than sacrificing your peace and your potential joy and happiness for something that feels good in the moment, really embrace that honesty with yourself and be patient. Really take your time. There's a lot of change happening right now. While these are all timeless readings, when I am making this video, we have just exited a lunar eclipse about a little over a week and a half ago, and we're entering a solar eclipse very soon. So we are in the sandwich of eclipse season, which means a lot of change is happening. And this might be why you are desiring change within your romantic life as well. But this is also about learning from the past and not repeating the mistakes of the past. And so that means really sharpen your focus. Decide exactly who and what it is you want for yourself, what it is that you deserve. Don't settle for less, and don't rush yourself into a situation because something looks good on paper, or you're tired of being lonely, or they're very cute and are complimentary. Like, those are all very nice things, but at the end of the day, you really want to make sure that you are really vetting people, really moving at a pace that is comfortable for you, and really taking your time to get to know somebody. We have almost there. Persist with faith, for you are on the brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. What a strong confirmation. Happiness is simple. Find joy in life's small wonders, for they hold the key to a fulfilling and contented heart. And then we have magic opportunity. Embrace the unexpected. Seize the chance for transformation. So these are all very strong confirmations to the cards that we just received and the messages that just came through. You are almost there. You have already initiated the process and supported the flow of energy that the universe is bringing to you by setting your mind on an intention and putting yourself out there. You have already, maybe it hasn't happened in the physical or the emotional sense yet, but it's already started happening on the mental sense. If this reading is resonating with you, you've already started you've already made the decision that you are going to put yourself out there and attract the love that you deserve. So you're almost there. Universe is reminding you to persist with faith. You're on the brink of a breakthrough. You're already riding this tide of transition, and you're about to receive the unexpected, which I think for a lot of you might be receiving what it is that you desire. Because I think for some of you, I'm feeling that there's a part of you that still doubts whether or not you're going to be able to get what it is that you want. And I'm here to remind you and to enforce in you that you are worthy of receiving everything you desire, and you yourself have to believe that you are worthy. Also, to remember that happiness is simple. It's not always about these really grand gestures. And what I'm hearing right now, too, with the happiness is simple card is to align and embrace the person that you feel at peace with. The person that you feel like you can also embrace a friendship with. It is these small things, these small day-to-day things that make up the big picture. It's like it's like putting together the pieces of a puzzle. Each small piece does not contain that much stuff, it's only a fractal of the whole, but each small piece is vital and important towards making up the whole. So rather than seeking someone who gives you the butterflies, where you're so excited when you're about to see them that you're like sweating and you're nervous, and every time you reply to their text messages, you are so uncertain about whether or not you're going to say the right things. For a lot of you, I get the feeling that this is what you're used to in the past, because this is what we've been conditioned to believe means that there is a strong connection and a strong chemistry. But with the happiness is simple card, you have to remember that it's about aligning with peace, embracing the simple wonders, embracing these small gestures moment to moment, these small but simple and pure acts of authenticity and kindness and thoughtfulness that is going to lead to something that's very fulfilling and going to be really healing for your heart. You're almost there. Have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in the universe, believe that you're receiving everything that you desire while simultaneously doing the work and supporting yourself as well, being patient with yourself, vetting people, embracing honesty with yourself and with other people. So what does that look like? That looks like if you get a feeling that is off about someone, trust that feeling. If somebody is saying something to you that doesn't feel quite right for you, embrace that feeling, regardless of what social norms might tell you. At the end of the day, this is going to be a relationship between you and one other individual, not you and the rest of society. So you have to figure out what works for you and what does not work for you. Being really honest in the initial stages is going to really, really serve you. We have the Justice card that just came out, which is such a strong confirmation that you are about to receive what you deserve in life. Something that is open, harmonious, honest, fair. Amazing confirmation. We just got Queen of Cups. Yeah. So you're about to enter a time in your life where you're going to experience a lot of love, a lot of peace in your heart. You're going to be able to fill your cup because you're not exerting so much effort chasing somebody or having this anxiety about what they think about you or anything like that. You're about to enter this place where you're so full of love, full of compassion, full of joy, full of creativity. This is what you deserve. This is what justice is bringing you. You have the High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. So the High Priestess is about unlocking secrets, looking behind the veil to something. This is also about higher wisdom and higher knowledge. So for some of you, you might be doing research into relationships. You might be watching videos about relationship dynamics or how to heal from toxic relationships or anything like that. There's so many tools out there to help us heal from the wounds of our past so that we can move forward intentionally, methodically, and patiently. With the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles here, this is about you moving forward towards your goal. This is someone who's holding the seed that they want to plant aloft. They're holding it up because it is of value and it is of importance. You know that what it is that you seek is not frivolous and is not superficial. You know that, so you're holding it to high esteem. And when you move forward, you are wanting to study more about how to spot potential red flags. You're learning how to heal aspects about wounds that you have experienced in the past, so that you are more open and able to receive in love and able to be present for someone who's actually good for you, rather than somebody who feels exciting because they trigger a wounding from the past. I keep hearing Esther Perel's name in my head, so I feel like that's relevant to someone. Either she resonates with you, her messages resonates with you, or maybe you want to look her up. She is a relationship therapist, and she has a lot of videos and a lot of content about healthy dynamics in relationships. And she also has an amazing voice. She's very pleasant to listen to. And she also has an incredible story. Her own personal story is very incredible and inspirational as well. The Ten of Wands just came out, and the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. So a lot of times the Ten of Wands is about a heavy burden, but the Nine of Pentacles is like cultivating your own Garden of Eden. And I am actually seeing this right now as someone who is building the fence in which they're going to build, in which they're going to nurture and grow their Garden of Eden. These 10 wands are what is going to be like the fortifying gate, so that you can distinct between what is yours to cultivate, to grow, to nurture and water, and what is not yours to handle. We're not here to fix everyone's problems. We're not here to solve other people's problems or to save them, right? We're here to step into our energy of softness, of love, of nurture. And the only way to do that is to have parameters and to have boundaries. And so we're now, again, studying, taking our time and our intention and our attention to study and learn and educate ourselves and to gain knowledge about what it means to be in partnership. And that means what your role as a partner is and what you do not need to take on that is not your responsibility. I hope that made sense. But with this Nine of Pentacles, you are really building something really beautiful, very fruitful is what I'm hearing. And Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're about to have very clear insight as to like, I don't mean to be harsh, this is just what I'm hearing in my head. You're about to have very clear insight into how you've let yourself down in the past. And this is not to blame you or to say that you are the reason why things went wrong. Please don't take it that way. But to recognize what aspects of yourself that needed to shift and learn and grow. And then we have the World at the bottom of the deck, which is such a beautiful, beautiful card. And the World is about gaining everything it is that you desire and knowing that you are surrounded by your angels and giving birth to your new reality. The World is about the ending of a cycle and the stepping into of a new cycle, which is exactly what's coming through in this reading with the tide of transition, almost there, magic opportunity. This is all coming together for you right now. I'm going to end this reading with one more oracle card. When I started this reading, I didn't know it was going to be a love reading because I never, I don't intend on what kind of reading it's going to be. I just open to see what comes through and to express what I hear in my mind. But I did serendipitously grab the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle deck today, which I almost never use. Oh, we have two. Very nice. And so again, I just feel like this is a strong confirmation for whoever's listening to this video or watching this video, that you are about to really step into this emotional wealth, but you have to support. Again, it's like supporting what the universe wants to give you by taking action yourself in alignment with what it is that you desire. So we have clear energy blocks activating the higher chakras. And so when you're moving through this High Priestess energy and you're learning more things and gaining more knowledge, it's imperative that you are also doing the work, taking accountability and really letting go of the fears and doubts and uncertainties and insecurities in your body. And then we also have the electric creative expression. And this is about you being the creator of your reality. You, with the electric, it's like you are tapping into this current of energy and you being very, or rather like you using your will to create exactly what it is that you want to create, rather than settling for something because it's available or accepting something because you've been conditioned through society to say that this is what it should be. And I'm hearing right now as an example, like whether you want to be polyamorous or monogamous, right? There's arguments in support of and against both. And maybe you want to be one way while so many people in your community is another way. But this is your life, your relationship, your happiness, your future. And you get to decide, you get to create exactly what it is that you want to create. But you can only do that if you are very intentional and you support yourself through that by the decisions that you make. I hope that this message was able to reach you if this was for you. I'm so excited for you to move through this healing journey and to give yourself the opportunity to open your heart and to express and feel love once again. If this message resonated with you, please like this video. Again, consider subscribing to this channel, as I would love to build a community here on YouTube. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.